Brother and lads, welcome back to Cossy podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, the new season is here, and this season, I want to make this channel for the fans. So literally, what we're going to be doing, I will be getting your reactions and I'll be getting your thoughts published onto the channel. First, we'll be using the WhatsApp group. If you've not joined yet, go onto the community tab. There is a WhatsApp group link. You'll be able to join us right on WhatsApp, and you'll be able to voice your opinions and thoughts right on the channel. But of course, I'll also be going out there in the masses, if I can, to try and get your opinions. Yeah, just like AFTV style. But in this video, I've asked the fans what they think our best 11 as we go into the season is. I don't expect Arsenal to make any big signings that will actually disrupt this starting 11. But of course, in the comment box below, let me know. Do you think we should sign one more player huge enough to displace and disrupt our starting 11? Probably a centre-back. Probably a starting striker. Let me know in the comment box below what you think about that. But in this video, we're going to be diving into Arsenal's best 11 as voted by the fans on the forum, on my WhatsApp group. And of course, we'll be doing a combined 11 of those thoughts and opinions. Hit the like button, subscribe to the podcast as well. And of course, if you want to join me, if you want to join us on this daily forum, you can definitely click that link in the community tab, and then you will be part of the WhatsApp group. Okay, so the question was very easy. I put out this kind of is it kind of a poll where I said, I want you to give me your best 11 for this season. I'm adding your thoughts in the next video. Okay, and everyone literally went out and spammed the comment section, which is something I really do love. Okay, so we start off with Ronald from Uganda, who said Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Ben White, William Saliba, Timber, and Zinchenko. That is eliminating Gabriel from the back four. Odegaard, Partey, and Rice, or eliminating Kai Havertz. Trossard, Jesus, and Saka, eliminating Gabriel Martinelli as well. That is Ronald. He eliminates Martinelli, he eliminates he eliminates Kai Havertz, and he eliminates Gabriel. I mean, not very many changes, but it sounds like so many changes. Okay. Next one on the list was again another one that just went for the jersey numbers. Ramsdale in goal. 2 is Saliba. 4 is Ben White. Alexander Zinchenko in there. That is a kind of a back three. He played Partey, Rice, and Odegaard in midfield. 19 is Trossard. 9 is Jesus, and 7 is Saka. So again, this is another one. Probably let's get the name. This is another one who has dropped Martinelli. I don't understand why you guys are dropping Martinelli. I can't understand why you're dropping Kai Havertz. I just don't understand why you're dropping Martinelli. But again, another comment where we've seen Gabriel Magalhaes dropped from the starting 11. Right, the next one came in from Freddy from Uganda, who said Ramsdale in goal, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Zinchenko, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. The same front three we played with last season. Almost a very identical midfield, apart from Rice, coming in. But of course, he has dropped one player, and that is Ben White. He's dropped Ben White, okay? So Ben White has been dropped from Freddy's lineup. Next one is Shadrach. Shadrach says you go with the back four of White, Zinchenko, Saliba, Gabriel, Ramsdale in goal, Partey, Odegaard, Rice in midfield, Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. So one change. Is that one change? Yeah, that's one change, okay? That's one change, and that is natural because Rice could naturally replace, Granit Xhaka. Like, I would really understand if Mikel Arteta did that. Okay, next one was from Elom, who actually went with a 3-4-3 with William Saliba, Timber, and Zinchenko in defense. Rice, Partey, Odegaard, and Leandro Trossard in midfield. Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. So he's played a 3-4-3. The difference with this 3-4-3 is that he's not using wing backs. So most of the 3-4-3s we've seen in modern football, you have two central midfielders, or you have two midfielders and two fullbacks. He's actually gone with midfielders, 4 midfielders. Okay, that's nice as well. Right. This is Adeboye Adeboyeji from Nigeria. Sorry for the mispronunciations of the names. All right. 4-3-3. Ramsdale, Timber, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. Ben White has been dropped. Rice, Odegaard, and Thomas Partey, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. Gabriel Martinelli has been dropped once again. I just need to understand why. I need to understand why. Okay, 4-4-2. This one is Great Sam is going with a 4-4-2 with White, Saliba, Zinchenko, and Timber dropping Gabriel Magalhaes, Rice, Partey, Odegaard, and Saka in midfield, and then 2 strikers, Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli. Of course, that means that if you play that system, it means that you will have Odegaard on one flank, Saka on the other flank, and 2 players in midfield, that is Rice and Thomas Partey. Next one on the list is B, and B has gone for a 4-3-3 with Aaron Ramsdale, Timber, Zinchenko, Saliba, and Gabriel, dropping Benjamin White, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, dropping Kai Havertz, and Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus. Okay, same front 3. Rice into the midfield to replace Xhaka, and Ben White dropped from the starting 11. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. Next one is from Forest. It says that is his best 11 with a back 3 of Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber. Ramsdale in goal. He's played a pivot of basically a box midfield like we saw last campaign of Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Zinchenko, and Rice. That is the best, not the best, sorry, but this is the first time I've seen Kai Havertz given a chance of all the lineups we've gone through, to be honest, okay? Then he's gone with the same front 3 we played with last campaign, and many people have actually agreed with him right there. Many people have actually agreed with him. Okay, Walter from Kenya has gone with Ramsdale, White, Zinchenko, Saliba, and Gabriel. Okay, so he's not dropped anyone from our defense that played last season. He's replaced Rice. He's replaced Xhaka with Rice, and he's gone with the same starting front 3 from last campaign in Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. And lastly, I'll take one more. All right, we will take one more. We will take one more, isn't it? Just one more. Just one more. Of these, or probably 2. One comes in from Joseph in Uganda, who says play Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Zinchenko, drop Ben White, Rice, Partey, Odegaard, no Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus. Same front 3. And Bet says that the best lineup is Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Zinchenko, right? Zinchenko, so he's literally dropped Ben White still. Rice, Trossard, Odegaard. He's dropped Partey. He's dropped Partey and introduced. He's dropped Partey and of course replaced Xhaka with Trossard. Okay, and then Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. Those are the opinions of the fans. That is what they think is Arsenal's best 11. Now, the key points to note here, 1 or 2. Many people have dropped Gabriel Martinelli. And what is actually very fascinating is they've dropped him in favor of Leandro Trossard. But I would understand that. I really, really do understand that. I think Trossard, when he came in last campaign, he gave us something different, but also gave us a reason to believe that we have such a very good player who is being underutilized. However, I won't get carried away. I don't want to get carried away because, to be honest, there is no reason and there's nothing wrong Gabriel Martinelli has done to be dropped. I don't think there is a reason to drop Gabriel Martinelli from the starting 11. Yes, Trossard is good, But for a player who scored 15 goals for you last campaign and assisted 5 times, 20 goal contributions, Gabriel Martinelli is still very young at only 22. You want to give him football until he enters his prime. Because at his prime, at his peak, that is when we're going to see the best of Martinelli. Now, only one person in the comment section has given Kai Havertz a chance. And why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that we've not given Kai a chance? We've talked about Kai Havertz today and yesterday, but the fans don't trust him yet, so he's got to do much more than that. Most of you, the lineups you've selected, there is no Kai Havertz. The other talking point is around Thomas Partey. Looks like most of you really want Partey and Rice to play together in the same lineup, but there is a split decision between whether Gabriel plays or he stays in the or he actually drops out of the starting 11. Now, with Gabriel Magalhaes, this is my opinion. I think he needs to up his game. He's a good centre-back. He can offer something good. He can offer something that Arsenal do not have, but he needs to up his game. He really massively needs to up his game. Those mistakes of Leroy Koscielny, those mistakes of of Smalling, he needs to clear them out of his game. He's such a quality centre-back. The other division has been around Ben White. Some people have selected Ben White, others have not. I actually understand why Ben White has been dropped. I really do. So this is the final 11 of the fans, made by the fans and aired by a fellow fan. In goal, they've gone with Aaron Ramsdale. I'm not really sure if you people all trust Aaron Ramsdale, or you have actually gone with Ramsdale because there is no choice. That is none of my business. All I wanted to do was to get your reaction, and I got it. Ramsdale stays in goal for Arsenal. At centre-back, there is one player that you lot agree with. That is William Saliba. So Saliba comes first in centre-back. So everyone agrees that Saliba should be in the centre-back partnership. But the problem is, who does he partner with? People have said Ben White, and people have said Timber, right? So does Timber come into the starting 11? In my opinion, according to your vote, Gabriel still wins it. Like Gabriel, in most of the lineups, Gabriel was there, although his popularity, you can see, is a little bit declining with the Arsenal fans. So the patience could actually be running out. Right back, you guys have gone with Julian Timber over Benjamin White. There have been very few suggestions of Ben White at right back, which I actually understand. Now, why I say that I understand this, last season, Ben White had a lot of mixed performances. The times when he was very good, the times when he was awful, the times when he was not good enough, okay? So I understand that. Left back, although you've tried to eliminate Alexander Zinchenko, but he has actually made it into the starting 11. Most people have actually voted for him to start in the starting 11. Okay, in central midfield, this is the midfield that people have actually voted for. They've gone with Thomas Partey right in the midfield, together with Declan Rice to replace Granit Xhaka. And, of course, the big man, Martin Odegaard, no one has not selected Odegaard, which is actually nice. So, looks like Odegaard is safe, right? He still has a lot of credit in the bank. And I think Odegaard, although he played very well last season, he can massively up his game. He can massively add to what we saw. He can give us those 20 goal contributions like he did, but he can also give us 30, 40 goals in one single campaign. Like, I would love to see a midfielder score 30 goals for Arsenal in one campaign. Not goal contributions in general, but just goals, okay? Okay. Left wing, Gabriel Martinelli has been contested a lot, but most of you went with Leandro Trossard. So Martinelli actually drops out of the starting 11. Most of you have gone with Leandro Trossard. Right wing, it has been uncontested. Saka has been safe. I don't know whether you went with Saka because you didn't have an option, or you went with Saka because he's the magic boy. I would love to know. And no one actually said that we drop Jesus. Okay, so Gabriel Jesus is still safe within the Arsenal patience of the fans. Okay, that is the 11 you lot have actually, voted for. Ramsdale in goal, a back four. I mean, there are two people who played a back three, but I think predominantly most of you played a back four of Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Alexander Zinchenko. Odegaard, Partey, and Rice playing together in the same midfield, and Leandro Trossard coming in for Gabriel Martinelli, which is a little bit harsh in my opinion. Jesus stays up as the striker, and Saka stays up as the right winger. I tell you what, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. But the problem with that lineup is this. So, Timber and Zinchenko invert into midfield because we know they love to travel. They love to go into those advanced areas of the pitch. It might expose Saliba and Gabriel. Rice could be turned into the new Granit Xhaka, but I don't think he's got that. I don't think he's there yet. I don't believe that he's made to play there. I think Rice is meant to play where Partey is, okay? And with Kai Havertz or Emile Smith-Rowe or Fabio Vieira in that position, we get more goals, more creativity, and, a lot of, penalty entries. I don't see Rice making the penalty entries. I don't see Rice creating the chances. However, I really can't write him off at this moment. Up top, I'm okay with that. Like, it's unfair to Martinelli, but I wouldn't be so shocked if Trossard started more games than Gabriel Martinelli, or played more minutes than Gabriel Martinelli. Trossard is mature. He can see a pass. He can sense a pass that many players can't. And he's one of those players that are really brave. He tries things out, and at times they actually come off.